to the Yantra Robotics Society orientation, the most exciting start to your robotics journey. Yes, you have officially entered the world of wires, wonder, and amazing movements. Welcome to Yantra Robotics Society orientation. So let me tell you about us. Next slide, please. Yantra is where sparks fly, quite literally. We are bench of tech enthusiasts who believe robots are the future and the present, and honestly, just plain awesome. If you have ever wanted to make a drone, a robotic arm, or even just wanted to say Raspberry Pi, so you are in the right place. Sound cool? So now let me tell you about our vision of this society. And before going to this topic, first let me introduce to our team, Yantra team. So this is our core team. Let's hear a virtual round of applause for the brains behind this bot army and our passionate and always charge up core team. They don't just dream big, they prototype bigger. You will get to know them and maybe join them too. So first of all, this is our administrative council, and Achilles is our founder of this Yantra Club, and our deputy secretary is Muskan, and Fini is our mentor of this society, and Vivek and Arunya are our admins. You are getting some noise? Okay, fine. So this is our administrative council. Now move on to the next slide. Now let me introduce to the technical team. So here we have Ayush, Soumya, yes, it's me, Abhinav, Avinash, Ritika, Ayush, Arutra, and Kritika. So these are our technical team members. And now move on to the next slide. So this is the third main part of our Yantra team, which is creative team. In this team, we have Santosh, Yasneel, Richa, Nitish, Sahil, Ankush, and Vipul. So Santosh is for video editing, and yeah, these guys. Now let me tell you about leadership structure. Wondering how we keep things running? We have got a proper chain of command. Here you can see, from mentors to creative champs to tech wizard, everyone's got a role, and maybe you will have one soon too. So please, let's move on to the next slide. Activities. So this is the main topic, activities, and this is the time for the real juice. What do we actually do? We host workshop, build projects, conduct expert session, and even collaborative with the coolest people like Hive at IIT Kanpur and iBot Fancy. This is fancy, right? Please give some reactions. Okay, so now let's move on to the next slide. So this is the student dashboard. Get ready to meet your new best friend, the Yantra dashboard, your one-stop hub for all things robotic session, progress, resources, etc. And yes, it's way cooler than your college portal, I guess. Next slide. Expert session. So we bring in guest lecturers who are the Tony Stark of the tech world, minus the flying suit for now, and topic like AI, IoT, machine learning, all served hot and hands-on. Next slide. Collaborative project. So here's where the magic happens. You won't just attend, you will build also. From drones to humanoid, from Arduino to AI, you will be knee deep in bots, bytes, and breakthroughs. Next slide. So this is the biggest and very interesting thing. So collabs with Hive lab at IIT Kanpur. Did we mention we partner with Hive, IIT Kanpur, and iBot? So now I am mentioning this. So real labs, real robot. This is very cool, no? Cool or not? Okay, I am seeing your reaction.
Very cool.
Fine. So I think you all are very curious for this IIT Kanpur. So Yantra Robotics Society is partnering with Hive IIT Kanpur to access state-of-the-art research lab and facilities for real-world robotics project. And already we have some very enthusiastic guys who had already worked at IIT Kanpur. So let's move on to the next slide. So these are our team representing at IIT Kanpur at this time: Vivek, Arunya, Ayush, and Arudra. So give a big applause. Yeah, I think so. Are you guys interested for IIT Kanpur? So our society will
Very
give
much.
you opportunity to you also. So for now, let's move on to the next slide. So this is the other collaboration with iBot. Yantra Robotics Society is partnering with iBot to build state-of-the-art project for the future. And Yantra student can contribute to these project remotely by working online and purposing innovative ideas. Okay. So next slide. So Yantra Nirman. So yeah, introducing Yantra Nirman, your official initiation into the world of robotics. Think of it like Hogwarts, but instead of vents, you get wires. So next slide. This is the Yantra Nirman 1.0, and now let me show you some key highlight of Yantra Nirman 2.0. So board building, drone making, robotics arm, then reinforcement learning, CVO on Raspberry Pi, etc. These are highlights of Yantra Nirman 2.0. Now move on to the next slide. So this is um, okay. So this is reinforcement learning. The goal of this project is to train a virtual robotic arm, and other side we have CV on Raspberry Pi. This course offer a structure and practical introduction to Raspberry Pi and its application. Now move on to the next slide. So these are some beautiful picture of our team at Paradox 2025 at IIT Madras, and we organize some events there, some stall type thing, and you can see. Thank you for your apologies. Now move on to the next slide. So already we had took session on some microcontroller coding by Mithilesh Kumar Kohiri. Uh, this is the professor of I think Amrita Viswa Vidyapeetham at Chennai, and then we saw our microcontroller coding session, the 3-day boot camp by Mr. Levin Nectar. our course instructor at IITM BS degree. After that, we saw a drone technology based session by a professor, Soumya Rajan of IIT Kanpur. And then we saw some special session on robotics kinematics by Raj Sekhar, IIT Kanpur. And then we saw some session on ROS 2 by our mentor Fini Varghese. And then we saw tech session on March 22 2023. This was also a beautiful session. And March 26 to 27 we had a beautiful event, robo battle. So this was fully online, our online competition on robotics. And in future we will do also this kind of thing. And then this is Yantra X Hive IIT Kanpur Bionic Hand project. In this project, already I showed show you our team is working there. And this is Yantra Robotics Society dive into IoT and robotics session, 2 days summer camp. Uh, we also organized. Now move on to the next slide. So yeah, now we are planning for our future competitions and events. So Yantra plans to participate in top robotic competition like E-Yantra, IIT Bombay, and Robo Wars, and many more things. So these events offer member hands-on experience and a chance to showcase their skill. So everyone will get a chance. Next. So yeah, happy to share. Now currently we are a family of 900 plus enthusiasts in our Yantra Robotics Club, and we are very fastly growing society in IIT MBS. So make applause to this. Thank you. Okay, next slide. So this is the joint core team. So showcase your skill and passion in our recruitment process. Take on leadership role and drive innovation within Yantra Robotics Society. So yeah, please join our team. And next slide. So if you guys have ideas, bring them on and want to lead, apply for the core team and roles in robotic design, video editing, content, web development. There's a place for every kind of genius. So uh, I will welcome for these all opportunities. And let's move on to the next slide. So there are some frequently asked question, and for this I am handing over the mic to
Yes, Akhilesh is also there.
Is he here?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Okay, go on.
Yeah, Vivek here, the instructor for drone course.
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, okay, I'm audible.
So guys, just fill out the form and dive into the dashboard and start building. It's very easy. And Vivek, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, I'm here.
I think yeah, okay, great.
Okay. So yeah, please go on.
Okay, hello guys, Vivek here, a member of admin council, also the instructor for drone course. So nice to meet you guys. So I will taking the FAQs for you guys. So the first question we have is, can complete beginners join and learn? Yes, of course. Like this uh, society is made for beginners, advanced, professionals, all alike. Okay. So the next question is prior experience in robotics or coding required? If you know how to code, if you have worked with robotics, good. If you don't know anything, complete newbie, we are here to help you. Okay, guys. Okay. Third question is, how should a beginner start learning robotics? For this, there are two paths. First is the online mode where you don't buy any hardware parts and just use simulation and these type of things. If you don't wanna spend any money, just wanna learn, then you can go with the simulation route. And if you wanna build some hardware part, like something you can physically hold and see how it works, then you can build like, if someone asks me what's the like the basic project I should do as a beginner, I will tell them to make a bot. That's the basic thing you can build in robotics and start your journey from there. Because if you build a bot, you can convert it into anything you want. You can first make a just a bot, then you can make with it, you can make a line follower, make a obstacle avoidance. There are many possibilities with just a bot. So I suggest you guys to start with a bot. Next slide, please. Will there be hands-on sessions and real-world experience? For this hands-on sessions, like there are online sessions, and if you wanna like you see the Yantra Nirman, it was a instructor session. Like we took multiple sessions. We told the participants to buy these parts and make the like the bot or the drone or the robotic hand with us. Like we were building the things together, and if they were having any doubts, any error or anything or something like this, we were there to help them. On which platform? Like, it was on the Meet, like online. And as for the real world experience, you guys have seen the Hive collaboration. So that comes in that. Like if you wanna, like we have both online, offline, both. We are covering both worlds. So next question is, will topics like Raspberry Pi, Arduino, microcontroller, and ROS be covered? So as far as for the Raspberry Pi, you have seen the reinforcement learning and things like this. So we are covering that. Arduino, that's the basic. We already covered that in the microcontroller session. Microcontroller, other microcontroller like Arduino is also microcontroller. Okay. So other microcontroller like ESP, STM. For those we already did the sessions. Like the bot thing was built on ESP32, and the drone was built on STM32. So those are also covered. And for the ROS, we are planning to take sessions on ROS in the upcoming term. So be prepared for that. So the next question is, can we learn system integration? Example with Flutter and circuit design. Obviously, you can learn. We are planning to have sessions on these as well, like PCB design, app development, and these kind of things. You can expect us to take these sessions as well. Okay. So like if you have any questions, you can also ask right now. Okay, next session, next slide. How does the society function and what's the roadmap? So I think you already seen the structure, how like there's a active member, and through interview they will come into the core team. Through core team, after election they will go to the admin council. Through admin council they become the secretary or the deputy secretary. So that's the structure of this society. Next is, what events, roles and activities will be conducted? So as far as event goes, we have like already done that paradox thing. The roles are there. The activities will be for Nirman. There will be activities. If you want to build like teach others something you build, that's also there. So yeah, these things we do. Where can I get the online simulation for making bots? Not for the bots, but for the coding. Like you don't want to like just buy a microcontroller and burn it on the first go. You first want to learn like how it works, what pin does what. Like for example, if you buy a ESP and plug a battery directly into the pins and the polarities are opposite, you will burn the board. So to avoid these kind of mistakes, we use simulations like walkv, where you connect it to components and upload the code on simulation and simulate it. So if you even if you mess up, there's no physical damage. Yeah, that's the main purpose of this. Also, if you want to simulate a bot, you can just go to walkv, take a ESP, connect the motors to it or servos if you want, and just program it and see them running. Okay, the next question is, will materials or kit be provided? As a kit, we won't provide the kit to you, but we can help you choose the parts, where to buy them, what to buy, what not to buy. We can guide you in that sense, but we don't provide kit from ourselves to you guys. How will online collaboration be managed? So we do the like the you see in the collaboration of Hive Lab. For that we did interviews. Whoever has done the projects, they showcased their projects and they were selected, and then they took the interview with the professor, and that's the roadmap they took to go into the Hive Lab. Like things like this will happen. So that's how we manage. And also there's a collab coming with the iBots. That will be an online collab, not the offline collab. That's a different thing. Yeah. Next slide. Can members propose or lead their own projects and events? Yeah, sure. Why not? For example, like you build a drone, for example. Okay, you want to teach others how you build that, what difficulties you get, what errors in your code you get, how you fix them. You want to make a course of your own, so we can do that. And you can take the sessions and explain others what you did, how you did those things. So yeah, that thing you are allowed to do. You can just propose in the main group, and we will see from there. Are there workshops online plus offline? Yeah, so most of the workshops that we do are online. There's nothing offline in the workshop mode. Okay. When will project work starts? So like for example, the ESP project you have seen, that will start next week. Okay, and the reinforcement learning also will start in 1 or 2 weeks. So you can just wait for that. Those are already aligned and everything. Can beginner help organize events? Yeah, sure. If you want to like help in organizing an event, want to become as part, like if we are doing a project and there's something of your interest, you can just reach us on the main group, tag us, and told us what you want to do, what your expertise and things like these. Yeah, you can also help us. Next slide. What are the benefits and responsibilities of being a member? So first thing first, the responsibilities. Like there's a basic manners you need to follow while in the group. Like those things I don't want to spell out here. Everyone already know what are those things. And as for the responsibility goes, like the responsibility being active, like if someone is posting their doubt, if you know you can solve their doubt, you should help them, not just yeah, you see in the doubt, you know the answer, you just let them. That's not a good thing. Try to solve the doubt if you know the answer to that. That's the kind of thing. If you are doing meets, doing projects, try to be actively part of those things. What benefit you get? The best example that I will show you is the Hive collab. As you can see, as by the for that collab, the students that go there, we selected them from the main group. They just showcase their projects and they got selected for that collab. So these are the benefits, and there are also workshops, multiple projects, and these are the benefits you are getting for being a member of this society. How to become a core team member? Like I already told you, we have already released the forms for the core team. If any of those given field interest you, you can just apply for the interview. We will take the interview. If you are eligible, we will let you in. Simple, nothing complicated. How will selection will be communicated? Through email. That's pretty given. Next slide. Will there be offline meetups or boot camp? Yeah, we are planning to do meetups, like not a meetup, but some kind of, I mean, you can call it a meetup in major cities or something, like where we will get a lot of there where there are a lot of students, our members are there. We can do the meetup. As for the boot camps, if you have seen the photos of the paradox event, in the first image you can see it was kind of like a boot camp. Yeah, that thing can also try, but for that we need a lot of planning and these kind of things. Will kits be shipped for online participation? So as already told, they like we don't ship or do anything. We can just help you, just what to buy, from where to buy, what's the suitable price for this, is this expensive, is this too low, is this good quality. We can just help you guys. We ourselves as a society will not ship or send anything. Can students with limited time still contribute? Yeah, yeah, as long as you are contributing, that's enough. If you have less time, just contribute less, but just contribute, that's the main part. It doesn't mean how much you contribute, as long as you are contributing, that's the main part. Next slide. Can members contribute via writing, design, or creative team? Join the core creative. That's the best part. That's the best way for you guys. Will being in club help in building a CV? Okay, building CV, like there are two parts of this. First is how to build a CV, and the next thing is the things you wanna put in the CV. Yeah, we are technically now we are doing technically both. We can help you how to make a CV or resume. Someone call those resume or CV, whatever you want to call them. That's up to you. Yeah, we can help you build a resume, what to write, how to write. We can help you in that also. And if you want to put something in the resume for things like this, we have the collabs like the Hype collab or the iBot in the future. So those things you can write in your resume. That's both parts are covered. And the third question is, how can one grow within the club? By being an active member. That's the only answer to that. Next slide. Are structured learning paths or beginner resources provided? Yeah. So whatever session we take, whatever guest session is there, whatever workshop we did, for everything we have provided the like full what things we used, what code we used, what PPT we use, everything is provided on the website. So like everything will be provided to you guys. There's nothing to worry about. And if you need some more resources, you can just tag us on the main group. Like if we took a session on ROS, you want to learn more about ROS, the resources we provide there are not enough for you. You can just tag us in the main group and we'll provide more resources for you guys. Will resources for ROS slash knife controller be shared? Yes, the same question. Everything will be shared, nothing will be left. Whether it's PPT, code, what component we use, where we bought them from, everything will be shared. How can you clarify technical doubts? Just post your doubts in the main group. Someone like we have 900 plus members. Someone has that field of knowledge, and that person will reply to you. Yeah, that there's no problem with that. You can just like if you're getting any error in whichever type of microcontroller you are getting this error, that error, you can just post in the main group, and someone will answer that. Next question. Can I join late after session? Sure. There's always you are always welcome. And I'm thinking if you're in the orientation session, you are already a part of a club. Yeah. Is the club officially affiliated with the IIT Madras? Yeah. This is basically like I think there's a typo. This is not a club. This is a society which come under the IIT MBS. It's the official society of IIT MBS. Is there any cost to join? Completely free. We won't ask you for a single penny. It's fully free. Will we participate in external competition? Yeah, like we already told you, we are planning to participate in the robots and Yantra thing. Yeah, that thing. That's the external competition. If you're also interested in like join us or be a part of that team, you can tag us or mail us. Can we learn to build advanced robots? Example, humanoid, robot soccer. I don't know why that is here, but okay, I will just take it. So for humanoid, like you have already seen the Hype collab thing, the bionic hand we are building there. That comes under the advanced top advanced projects. Like I don't know how many of you know. I don't know. We also showcased that project in the Paradox. If some of you guys were there, you've already seen those things. Yeah. So we are building advanced things, and we might take another batch for the Hive Lab. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. Next session, next slide. Okay, this is the form to fill to join the society. Next slide. These are our social media handles. You can follow us there. Now, if anyone has any question related to anything they see in the PPTs, they can ask me.
I think someone has a question. Can I get the online simulation for making bots? So I think in the beginning you can start with Walkwe, and Vivek, if you can add something, please tell.
Yeah, as a beginner, you should start with the Walkwe or even the Thinkercad if you are too new. So there's a Thinkercad, Walkwe. Those are the basic free free online tools you can use to test your electronic skills or brush up your electronic skills. Whether you want to program Arduino, ESP, Raspberry Pi Pico, or STM, you can do all those things on Walkwe. I think I already answered that question before. Like you can program motors and these kind of things in the Walkwe.
And
Anyone have
someone
any
is
question?
telling, is there a website for society?
Yeah, we have our website. Like you have seen the dashboard, the Yantra dashboard. That website is ours. Like someone has shared the link also. You can just go there. All the events we did, all the photos we have taken, all the resources for the projects, everything is there. Just go there and you can you will find everything there.
So, guys, all earlier events and all future resources, material, events, everything will be mentioned there. So, please go through that. And if someone have any question, please ask.
If someone want to ask question in Hindi, they can also speak in Hindi. We have no problem understanding Hindi. Any question, guys? Related to projects, Hype collab, iBot collab, anything you wanna know?
Guys, open your mics and ask questions first.
Please check the comment section. There is our dashboard link. You can access through this link also. Oh, okay. Can I get more information about Yantra participating in RoboWars and E-Yantra? So, someone is asking about our future events. So, please.
For this, I will say stay tuned. We will update you guys on the main group. And if you are already like too much interested in participating in this, you can just like tag us in the main group. Or I will say just wait. We'll we ourselves will announce these things later. And if there's a specific thing you wanna know, just ask or write in the comments. I don't think there's much to explain about robots and Yantra. Those are pretty
So, I
self-explanatory.
think this will be possible if we will get enthusiastic and creative uh, enthusiast. So, you can join, and then in future we will announce about this also.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, please ask.
Yeah, I am seeing the website. There is a section called courses, so that the enrolling in that courses are free, right? So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can enroll and learn. Okay, that okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Everything is free. There's no cost, nothing. Whatever is free is
Okay,
everything is free.
okay. So that's that's one part route to learn for beginners.
Yeah, like we have, like you see in the
Mm,
Yantra Nirman. So like we took three courses. First one was the bot for beginners.
okay,
Then there was the robotic hand for intermediate, and then there was a drone making for advanced. Like we place those things
okay,
like this way.
okay. What will be the timeline for beginner to the reach at least in intermediate level? Like,
Like
if,
it will highly depend. I can't just say like it will take 2 weeks to go from this to that. That's not possible.
okay, who has no who has very few electronic knowledge, or he has coding knowledge but not electronics.
If you know coding and just wanna like upgrade in the hardware part, I will say it will take you very less time compared to someone who doesn't know a single thing about electronics and
Okay,
coding.
okay. I do know, but it has been long time.
Yeah, even if you know the basic, you are already a bit ahead
Okay,
for all of that.
okay. Thank you.
Yash, can you just take over for some minutes? Some,
What?
can you take over for some minutes?
Okay, guys, if you have any question. Yeah, yeah, sure. Please unmute yourself if you have any question.
Hello.
Already
Yeah, yeah.
Vivek has mentioned everything.
हाँ 6 बजे निकल जाऊँगा, मेरी 7 बजे का ट्रेन का अब डिपार्चर है, तो शायद 6 बजे निकल जाऊँगा मैं। नहीं नहीं, कुछ नहीं। हाँ, सीधा। ठीक है, ठीक है। ओके, थैंक यू।
For new student, I will suggest please go through this link yantraiitm.site, and if you want, you can watch the previous uh, materials sessions also. Please go through that.
ओके, आई एम बैक।
Okay. How much time does it take to build a robotic arm? Gorang has this question.
I will say it depends on you. How much long do you want to pull it? Like there are two parts: just a robotic hand, or robotic hand with a bot, or how many axes you need, how many degree of freedom you need. If you're building something like a 2 degree of freedom, like it will take you what, like 1 week maybe, or some days. If you increase those degree of freedom to 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, as long as you increase them, the complexity will increase, the time will also increase. Like that's how the building these kind of things work. I think someone also asked some questions. Let me see. So guys, you have any other question, or any question related to the slides you have seen? Anything that particularly interested you and you want to know more about that thing, whether it's the collaboration or the project we we are gonna do next, or anything like this.
Uh, I want to say something. On your screen, you can see this our dashboard link and some scanner here. You can see. Please scan these, and you can see our Instagram page, our YouTube page, and other social media accounts for Yantra Society. Follow them and join them.
Also, I want to know how many of you were present in the paradox, if you were at our stall in the paradox. Okay, Gorang was there, Richa was there. Just raise your hand and keep them raised. Okay, okay, a lot of people. Okay, Gorang, Ravi, Madhura, Harsh. Okay, nice, nice. I am seeing the people online as well as offline. Yeah, yeah, Goran, you were there. I know. You were late, but you were there. That's all matters. Okay.
Vivek, do we need to say more about Hive Lab?
Yeah, we can say if like no one is asking, we can just told them like what we're doing and
So here are many students, new students also, new enthusiasts also. So uh, please tell us something about Hive Lab.
oh, that might help them. And if someone like some of you guys are confused why my name is Okami and some like my official name is something else. So my name is Vivek. If you like didn't hear me in the first 1 2 seconds, my name is Vivek. Also, you've seen me my name on the admin, all as well as in the Hype collab. Yeah, that's me. Also, whoever met me in the paradox, I was also there. If you know, if you've seen me, so yeah. So like already told you, we are doing a collab with Hive Lab, where we took some students from the society, like those like we did a session there, like ask them what the requirement are for the Hive Lab, and if they have these skill set, done the project, they are eligible for the interview. And then we took the interview of those people and selected the ones who are eligible. And then the professor at IIT Kanpur Hive Lab, Professor Gautam Prabhakar, took the interview of those guys, and then they were sent to the Hive Lab for the internship, you can say, with this collab. So if you are someone who have already built something and want to do the internship in at the Hive Lab, yeah, you can go take this path also. We might do the we might send the next batch to the Hive Lab, but we are still not sure. It will depend on the response we will get from you guys. So stay tuned for that. For now, as you have already seen, we did the bionic hand thing. And if there's a project you want to do specifically yourself, whatever that is, be a humanoid, be a software, be a hardware, whatever that is, you can do that there. So if this is something you want to do, stay tuned in the main group. Don't just put it in the mute and just go. Stay active, only then you will be able to these things. Like the last time when I took the interviews for the Hive Lab, there were many people who were like, I didn't know there was a collab going or things like this. I didn't get an email or this thing. I just say one thing: stay active. Like I put everything in the main group. The interview link was in the main group. The meet for that thing was in the main group. Everything was in the main group. And I still get people saying like, we didn't know there was a collab going on. So yeah, try to be active in the main group to, so that you don't miss once in a lifetime opportunities like this. That's it. I think that's enough from me. Any of you guys wanna say anything?
Guys, please unmute if you have any question.
Guys, if you have any questions related to Yantra or the projects, feel free to ask here without any hesitation.
If you don't wanna ask, just write in the comments, like in the chat.
So I think Upami, if there are no questions, then we will end the meeting.
I think we will just wait for 10 minutes and can finish.
Okay.
Guys, if you have any question, you can ask. After that, we will wrap up this meeting. Please unmute yourself, or you can use comment section also.
किसी को सवाल हिंदी में पूछना हिंदी में पूछ सकता है, कोई इशू नहीं है। किसी को लग रहा है इंग्लिश में सवाल नहीं पूछना, हिंदी में पूछ सकते हैं। Okay, someone saying something?
Vivek, shall we wrap up this meeting?
I was like trying to make it a full one. Well, technically, it's been 1 hour since we started. I will say just wait 1 to 2 minutes and then we will just wrap up.
Yeah. Okay, okay, sure.
Can you explain about Yantra? I just joined it.
I just joined.
Yeah.
So if I
Can you explain about it?
if I wanna just compile all the things we did in 1 hour in 1 minute, that will be
Just tell me summary about it.
some real. Just explain like what we're trying to do here, what we do usually. Like Yantra is the official society that comes under the IIT BS degree, and we are the only robotics society in this. And like we do workshops, do collabs. Like the biggest collab we are doing right now is the Hive Lab IIT Kanpur, where we send the students we have taken from the main group and send them to the Hive Lab for the internship and do a project for the Yantra. That's one collab. The future collab will be iBots, uh, the CFI iBots IIT Madras. That's one thing. We also did the Yantra Nirman, where we took courses like bot building, drone building, robotic hand building. Yeah, these were the three courses we took, and both with their own level. Like bot building was beginner, robotic hand was intermediate, drone was advanced. So yeah, that was the Yantra Nirman 1.1 we did in the previous term. For next term, we have also introduced some projects like reinforcement learning or ESP navigation thing. So if you are interested in these things, you can join these courses. Also the collab I already told you, if those things also intrigue you, you can stay tuned for those things also. And for the workshop, we do workshop as like workshop or a guest session or something like this. Like we did workshop on drones, inverse what was it, there was one thing ROS, and these kind of things we did.
Someone is asking that robotics में soldering भी सिखाई थी, robotics arm.
Yeah, we took a whole session of teaching about nitty gritty bit of soldering. There's nothing to be worry about. We take you from the absolute beginner to advanced level. Getting
Thank you.
I'm getting call again. Yes, can you take over?
Yeah, sure.
So, guys, how many people have connected with us from the beginning?
हेलो, हाँ क्या चल रहा है?
Nice. So, guys, if you were with us in
हेलो
previous
हेलो,
term and are
आवाज़ आ रही है?
still here now, then if you want any changes
नहीं नहीं, मैं तो इधर ही हूँ, अखिलेश किधर
or
है?
improvement, let please let us know.
किधर हो आप? हैं? आवाज़ कट हो रही है। क्या क्या क्या? आवाज़ नहीं आ रही कि मैं दोबारा कॉल करता हूँ।
You can
Please go through
fill this
our
form.
Yeah, please go through our website, our social media accounts, and you will get much information about our society and earlier sessions. We had done so many sessions on microcontroller and drone technology, etc. So please go through that. You will get inspired. Uh, Anyone is new here, please check the comment section. There is a link for
Joining our social medias channel.
joining, yeah, social media channel, our WhatsApp community, etc. So if you have any questions, still any questions, please ask. After few minutes, I will wrap up this meeting. So someone have question, where should I start? So if you are a beginner, you can start from beginning. And in our society, there are many mentors and experts who can teach you, and you can ask in our WhatsApp community. Someone will give your uh, answer for your doubts. And there are many sessions, and in future we will also organize so many sessions. So stay connected, and you will teach with us, learn together. And someone have question, I can't log in into the portal, do I have to register again after last term?
Yeah, yeah. Like we change the website completely. You need to register again. The website you see before and the website you see now, both are completely different. They have nothing similar. Someone asked the question, what are some examples of companies or institutions in India that are leading in robotics research and development? There are some companies, not specifically robotics, but like they are good companies.
One of the biggest research based thing is our DRDO. So I think everyone knows about DRDO.
Actually, I have a bit of a negative perception of DRDO actually.
What happened?
Like I've seen the works, like there are multiple companies, like one is DRDO, then there is BHEL, Electrical Limited or something like this, and there's also multiple startups. For example, Agnikul, they are not coming under the robotics but aerospace, but like you can see the things. We have companies like this, and I have seen the works of DRDO as well as Bhel. So from my like actual products I have seen of these companies, I feel like Bhel is doing much better than the DRDO. Yeah. And India, they are like for in terms of institution, there's like IIT Madras is good in robotics, IIT Kanpur is pretty good in robotics. But I won't say someone is leading this thing. They have their own pros and cons. I would say this. Bhel visitor website and took 9 students. Good, good, nice. I think most of the people here don't know about Bhel. I feel like this. Anyone, any other question they wanna ask? It's 8 p.m. If we have no other question, we can wrap this up. Yeah, Bhel name may be Bharat Electrical Limited, but they do like they make pretty good stuff, not just an electrical part. I've seen their work in person, so I know what they build and use those things also. I think we can wrap up now. It's 8.
Yeah, I think we have done with all of things, most of the things. And if still anyone have any question, so please join our community, and there you can ask your doubts, and you will get your answers there. So shall we wrap up the meeting?
Yeah, yeah, we can wrap up.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, and
Thank you, guys.
thank you, guys.